Hi, this is Tim, and today I was going to make a short video about Qi Gong and do my very best to explain what Qi Gong is. I'd like to start off by saying that this is like the umpteenth time I've tried to do this video. This is a very difficult video for me to do. It's so humbling because I don't feel worthy in trying to even explain what Qi Gong is, but so many people have asked that I thought, well, I'm going to do my very best. And within that, I'm going to throw out another disclaimer here, that what I'm going to say here today is at most just a small piece of what occurs in this practice. It is so vast and so substantial. It's just amazing. So anyway, back to the question. What is Qi Gong? In my observation, my experience, what we all do as humans on this planet is we're all moving through our lives and taking our mind and placing it outside of our body. And many times that will create a situation to where we find it stressful, angry, frustrated, upset, judging somebody, whatever. It could possibly even be good things that are occurring. And so our mind is outside of our body, and what happens is our energy follows our mind. So our energy then is leaving our body and replacing it somehow or another outside, because basically we are energetic beings, just sort of residing in this physical container. In Qigong, we go through it is a practice. We go through a process, step by step, of bringing our energy back inside of our body. And I think probably one of the most amazing things about Qigong is that it is a practice. And as a student, you really don't have to figure out anything. What you want to do is you want to take the instructions that you've been given and open up to them as much as you possibly can, and do them as close as you possibly can as to what you've been given. And just follow that. You don't need to try to figure it out. How do you need to do it? What do I need to do it? None of that. It's just, how is it that I've been taught, and how can I best do that? So from that standpoint, it's so elegant. It's so simple. It's so easy. And of course, that in and of itself is very difficult, because everybody wants to put their own little twist on it and say, well, I need to do it like this, or I need to do it like that, blah, 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 blah. Don't need to do that. So anyway, we've got our minds outside of our body. Now, this is just my opinion of what I think's going on, is when we place our minds on anything outside of our body, what we've done is we've attached to that thing, and somehow or another we've energetically brought whatever that is back inside of us. So our mind goes outside, sort of like a hose or funnel, connects to whatever that is, and it's funneled back into your system. So you fill up with whatever your mind is on. It goes inside of you physically, resides in us physically. And in Qigong, for the first number of years at least, we work the physical body, and we do it by challenging the body, vibrating the body. And so when we challenge the body, the practical effect of that, of what's occurring, is we challenge the body to the point where it's just slightly challenged enough for the mind to go, whoa, there's something going on there. I need to be back there. And so the mind comes back to the body. And when the mind comes back to the body, of course, then it's not attached to whatever that is out there. And so almost if by magic, of course it's not magic, but that stuff that we're holding inside of us, a lot of times the yucky stuff, just sort of disappears. You know, where did it go? Well, it left, in my opinion, again, because our mind came back inside of our body. And so we're not attached to it anymore. And so this practice brings your energy back inside of you. And one of the main things that occurs then is, of course, you start getting much more energy in your system. In fact, when students ask me, a lot of times that's just my simplest answer, what does Qigong do? Well, it gives you much, much more energy. Much more energy. You can't even explain what goes on as far as the amount of more energy that you have. And of course, the practice is set up with one overriding intention, and that intention is we do this practice to create a greater level of health. And so as you're doing the Qigong, as the energy is coming back in, as your mind is coming back in, it's also my guess, my feeling that what starts occurring kind of automatically is that your programming, whatever that programming has been, kind of like computer, you know, we're sort of programmed, we start rewriting our code. And that code then is like, well, we've decided that we want to be healthy, so we rewrite the code so that whatever needs to occur for us to move toward a greater level of health, the code starts getting written in that direction. And that affects everything. You know, you carry more energy, your meridians are more open, your immune system gets stronger. It's just a complete picture. So, I don't know, is this what Qigong is? You know, again, just my opinion. I don't pretend to sit here and know what Qigong is. I can only give you my interpretation of you know, what I've experienced myself and seen others experience over the years that I've done it. So I hope this helps. And as always, if you have any questions, please do not hesitate. Call me, email me, whatever, and I'm always happy to talk about this. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. See you.